Firoz Sattar, at Indian Wells. Roger Federer, 2, def. Kyle Edmund, 22, 6, 1, 6, 4 kick-started his season with a 7-match winning streak. Indian Wells, California, USA. Kyle Edmund's kick-started season came to an end at the hands of 5-time BNP Paribas Open champion Roger Federer. Latest player gear, Pro. Direct Tennis Shop. Buy the latest gear from the top players from the Pro. Direct Tennis Shop and check out their 80% off sale on selected tennis equipment now on. Click to buy from Pro Direct Tennis via BritWatch Sports. Roger Federer, 2, def. Kyle Edmund, 22, 6, 1, 6, 4. Having shared the stage with him and some of the other luminaries of Team Europe in last year's Laver Cup, it was time for Kyle Edmund to measure where his game was at against Roger Federer. However, it was not the best start for Edmund, sending down back-to-back double faults and helping Federer on his way to a handy 3-0 cushion despite having 3 chances of his own to break. Getting a single game on the board showed that he was beginning to settle into his serve a little more, with a more competitive start in the second set. A brief lapse was enough to have Federer go 1 break ahead, and Edmund could not make inroads on his breakpoint changes, including 3 in the last game as Federer served out for the match. Via GoGo Tennis Tickets. Search Via GoGo for tennis tickets for upcoming tournaments. Click to buy tennis tickets from VI at GeoGeo via BritWatch Sports. After the match, Federer praised the British No. 1, believing him to have all the tools for success. He didn't have the best start, so that cost him the first set. Second set, it was definitely better. I think he probably struggled throughout a little bit. He never really got going. Conditions are tough with the glare, and the jump of the ball is sometimes hard to find the rhythm and timing. Being able to belt the ball like he does needs either a good start or good conditions, and he didn't quite find that. I'm sure I profited a little bit from it, but again, I was able to keep him uncomfortable throughout the match. So that's why I think the last game was big for him. Not to break for me obviously, but for him it could have turned things around. I was relieved I got through that one. Look, I see what he's got. He's got everything in the game. It's just a matter of keeping improving, keep plugging away, and then he will make big results again. He knows that. Edmund agreed that his start had made the task all the more difficult. I want to do well. So, playing Roger, you know, on sort of the main court of the tournament, you always want to do well. Didn't help myself by basically having a bad start and going down early. Of course, when you go down early against good and big players, it's always hard to come back. Certainly, didn't help things. And then got slowly better towards the end of the match and had some more chances. But, yeah, just always fighting a battle uphill, really. While losses earlier in the week have seen players stay for a little longer to practice here, it has been a long time in the desert sun for the Brit, who will be heading off to the new site in Miami and is intrigued to see exactly how different it will be from Key Biscayne. I have been here 3 weeks now, so I will be looking to get off, you know, in the next day or two, at the max. Miami, different conditions. Obviously more humid. Heavier just because the ball doesn't fly as much. Different site this year, as well. I think everyone is keen just to get there and have a feel of it, get the feel of the courts. Something a little exciting, as well, being at a new venue. Yeah, I'll look to head out now and try and just have a new environment, freshens up your mind, as well. Putting today aside, like last night, for sure, looking at it, it was a very, very positive few weeks for me with the challenger and winning 2 matches against decent players, and the way I won and controlled the match and how I was on court. It's been 2 weeks of competitive tennis since Australian Open and since my body's felt in a good place again. So that is positive that it was coping and feeling good, and I was feeling confident in myself with my body. Those are all tick boxes, and my game was getting better and better and in a good place. So, you know, that is a positive lead from Indian Wells, and there is lots of stuff to work on from today, as well. Connected Clubs. Shop at Connected Clubs for a vast range in tennis equipment and training aids to help improve your tennis. Click to buy tennis equipment from Connected Clubs via Britwatch Sports, ATP Indian Wells, Edmund, Federer.